Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about automatic negative thoughts. I am Dr. Suresh Bada, Professor of Psychiatry, working at NIMANS, Bangalore. Before I start my presentation, I would like to place this disclaimer. This presentation is for academic and training purpose only, not for clinical opinion. For clinical opinion, please do contact a psychiatrist. Conflict of interest? None. In this video, I am going to discuss about automatic negative thoughts. I will define what is automatic negative thoughts and how to identify these automatic negative thoughts. This video is targeted to psychiatrists, doctors, nurses, mental health professionals, psychotherapists, and counselors. Automatic negative thoughts. Every human being, on an average, he gets at least 70,000 thoughts in a day. That means imagine 70,000 thoughts, which one he needs to focus. And many of these thoughts are generated automatically. And most of these thoughts are negative in nature. And first you need to understand, having these negative thoughts are perfectly normal. And they exist to keep you safe. That means you're getting thousands of information into your brain every second. As soon as you get a information, you need to process very fast to know whether these events are safe or a threat to you. And these automatic negative thoughts keep you safe. That is very essential to understand. Just because you have automatic negative thoughts, that is not psychopathology. But however, having more of automatic negative thoughts, giving more focus on those will lead to certain problems. Let's understand. There is an event which relates to an emotion. The event is my boss yelled at me and immediately I became angry. After some time, I felt sad. The anger is, how can he shout at me? And I became sad later because I can't do anything against my boss. But the issue here is, why this event triggered an emotion? The issue here is, how did I interpret this event? The interpret is basically, there is an event, my boss yelled at me. And I also have a clear-cut schemas telling that I'm useless, I'm good for nothing, I'm stupid. And my boss yelled at me in front of everyone. That means I'm stupid. And how can he shout at me? That is anger, and later I became sad. Now the issue here is, how do you interpret an event matters most rather than the event per se. And at the same time, an event leads to an emotion. At the same time, you also get certain thoughts. They are called as automatic negative thoughts. Hence, Burns in 1999 clearly said, you feel the way you think. That means your thoughts will determine your feelings. That is the simplest way of putting across. Now let's understand the building block of cognitive behavioral therapy. There are 6 important building blocks: cognitive distortions, cognitive triad, cognitive schemas, automatic negative thoughts, physical sensation, and feelings. But in this video, I'm going to discuss about automatic negative thoughts, also called as ANT. It is easy to remember. Automatic negative thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts are one that pops into your head in response to a trigger, a stress, or an event. As soon as the event occurs, the thoughts comes into your mind immediately. They are automatic thoughts. And if they are in negative, they are called as automatic negative thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts are the kind of negative self-talk that appears immediately without us even being aware of forming a thought in response to a certain stimulus. Be very clear. As soon as the event occurs, before you start processing your thinking, these thoughts appears automatically. Hence it is called as automatic thoughts. And if it is critically negatively evaluating yourself or about the future or about the world around, they are called as automatic negative thoughts. Let's understand in the concept of a diagram. There are core beliefs about self, about the world, and about the future. And this will lead to cognitive schemas because of the childhood events or dramas. And that will cause cognitive distortion. Because of all these 3 things, there is automatic negative thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts will come very fast and they are very easy to access. Many a time clients will say, as soon as the event occurs, I got these thoughts into my mind. They are called as automatic negative thoughts and they are very easy to access. But at the same time, they are very distressing in certain people. Let's understand what are those automatic negative thoughts, such as I'm stupid, I'm not good looking, I am fat, I am short, I may make mistake, I will fail, I am a failure, they will make fun of me, no one loves me. These are these automatic negative thoughts which comes very fast in the mind. Now the question is, how do I identify them? These automatic negative thoughts come whenever there is extreme emotions are triggered. That means the emotions are the royal road for these cognitions. That is automatic negative thoughts. And whenever there is an extreme thinking pattern, I should do this, I should get first rank, I should get 100%, I should be the one who is going to be there first, I must do this, everyone must listen to me, never ever do this, good for nothing. So these kinds of extreme statements also will give you automatic negative thoughts. Let's understand about the automatic negative thoughts. These automatic negative thoughts are in response to fight, flight, freeze response. That means they are the response of the stress. That means there is a stress. There is an event which may destroy the animal. Hence, before the thinking process occurs, the freeze, flight response has been given to the animal so that the animal can survive. It cannot sit and wait. They analyze whether the event is threat or not. Imagine there is a tiger in front of you. That is a wild tiger. And immediately before you think, you need to run. You do not have time. That is fight, flight, freeze response. Also called as stress response. Automatic negative thoughts immediately says run from here now. So that is what is automatic negative thoughts. And if this automatic negative thoughts becomes more, and it can become harmful, that means stress becomes harmful. It may affect any part of the body, that you may have diabetes, hypertension, various other illnesses, and it can cause this brain changes because of the chronic stress. At the same time, you need to know negative ideas about themselves, world and future, which has been clearly explained by the Beck, also play a very essential role in automatic negative thoughts. To summarize, my dear friends, cognitive behavioral therapy has 5 important components. One is cognitive trial, that is 5 factors: thought, emotions, behavior, physical sensation, and event per se. Further, cognitive triad, cognitive distortions, cognitive schemas, and automatic negative thoughts. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time. Stay safe.